Hey Brittany, I just read your post on your support of the New Deal. Um, you said a few things like let's do all that we can to make our country prosper because it's our country. And if our plans don't work, then we'll be back to where we were and we'll make new plans, right? Well, that's fine and dandy until you've spent all your money and you don't have any money to finance new plans. If you're bankrupt and the country isn't in a recession, you have no capital to get out of that recession. You have no capital to make things happen. Even if you're out of a recession and you've spent all your money, how do you make good programs and good things happen for the American public? One thing you talked about was mortgages for American citizens. And I want to ask you about what happened in the 90s when the federal government got involved in mortgages. When the Clinton administration changed mortgage policy and opened lending up much more than it had ever been opened up before, it led to the housing crash of 2008, right? All these securities and all these large banks failed because Americans were unable to pay for their mortgages, defaulted on their mortgages, the bubble crashed, and when that happened, who did it hurt? It hurt the Americans. It hurt the homeowner. It hurt the people that were upside down $250,000 of equity in their homes. And one of the major causes of that was government intervention into mortgage lending. So I don't think that it's generally a productive thing when the government becomes supremely involved in aspects of business or aspects of our lives that it shouldn't be. And I think the New Deal is the government being much too involved, and I think the cost of the New Deal is much too high, especially because we're dealing with $50 trillion in legacy costs of still existing New Deal programs. You have to pay for those. I have to pay for those. I don't want to pay for those. I wasn't around in 1930. I didn't get to vote on enacting the New Deal, yet our forefathers generations ago said, you guys are going to be stuck with this debt. You guys are going to have to pay these tax dollars to fund these programs. I don't agree with that, and I don't want to pay for that.